Christina Wodtke's path to writing, radical focus, achieving your most important, goals with objectives and key results. OKRs was not a straight line but a journey marked by frustration, curiosity, and relentless determination. Early in her career, Wodtke found herself caught in the whirlwind of Silicon Valley's fast-paced business culture. As a product leader and entrepreneur, she often juggled multiple projects, racing to keep up with the demands of an industry obsessed with speed and innovation. Despite her successes, something gnawed at her. Teams she worked with were drowning in tasks but struggling to make meaningful progress. They would brainstorm big ideas, set ambitious goals, and work tirelessly. Yet somehow, they always fell short of their potential. Meetings piled up, priorities shifted constantly, and employees burned out. Wodtke couldn't shake the feeling that there had to be a better way to work, a way to focus on what truly mattered without sacrificing well-being. The turning point came when Christina joined a promising startup that seemed destined for greatness. The company had brilliant minds, a groundbreaking product, and enthusiastic investors. Yet, as the months passed, the cracks began to show. The team chased too many goals at once, wasting time on tasks that didn't align with their mission. Without a clear strategy or accountability, their initial momentum fizzled out. Watching the startup fail, not due to lack of effort but lack of focus, was a painful wake-up call for Wodtke. Determined to find a solution, she dove into researching frameworks and methodologies for goal setting and organizational alignment. Her journey led her to study successful companies like Intel and Google, which used the objectives and key results OKRs framework to achieve extraordinary results. Wodtke was fascinated by how a simple system could create clarity, alignment, and accountability across an entire organization. She began experimenting with OKRs in her own work and saw immediate improvements. But Christina didn't stop there. She was determined to make OKRs accessible to anyone, whether they were leading a billion-dollar company or managing personal goals. She knew that if people could focus on what truly mattered, they could transform not only their work, but their lives. This passion to empower individuals and teams became the driving force behind radical focus. With her book, Christina Wodtke set out to do more than just teach a framework. She wanted to spark a revolution in how people think about goals, productivity, and success. Through engaging stories and actionable advice, Radical Focus distills the essence of what it takes to achieve your most important objectives, while staying true to your values and vision. This isn't just a book about business. It's a guide to reclaiming your time, energy, and focus in a world filled with distractions. Wodtke uses their story to illustrate a universal problem. People and teams often mistake activity for progress. Without focus, even the hardest workers can end up spinning their wheels. Hannah and Jack's journey serves as a springboard for introducing OKRs, a system that helps align efforts with outcomes. Chapter 2. The Essence of OKRs. Wodtke explains that OKRs, objectives and key results, are more than just a goal-setting tool. They are a discipline that drives focus and alignment. The system consists of two parts. 1. Objective. A clear, inspiring goal that defines what you want to achieve. 2. Key results. Specific, measurable outcomes that indicate whether you're achieving the objective. For example, imagine a fitness coach who wants to build a thriving online training program. Their OKR might look like this. Objective. Become the go-to fitness coach for online training. Key results. Achieve 1,000 active subscribers within 3 months. Launch 3 new workout programs by the end of the quarter. Maintain a 90% customer satisfaction rate. Wodtke emphasizes the importance of writing OKRs that are ambitious yet attainable. Objectives should inspire action, while key results should keep you accountable. Scenario example. For instance, a marketing team might set an objective to dominate social media engagement in our industry, with key results like increase Instagram followers by 50% or achieve 10,000 monthly LinkedIn post impressions. Key tip: keep your OKRs simple and specific. They should be easy to understand and directly tied to measurable outcomes. Chapter 3. Staying focused on the right goals. One of the biggest challenges Wodtke addresses is the temptation to chase too many goals at once. She warns against setting more than 3 to 5 OKRs per cycle, as spreading yourself too thin leads to mediocrity. Consider Hannah and Jack's tea company. Initially, they tried to tackle everything at once, expanding their product line, redesigning their website, and opening new retail locations. Under Wodtke's guidance, they learned to prioritize. Their new OKR focused solely on increasing online sales, which was the most impactful area for growth. Scenario example. For example, if a tech startup has limited resources, they might prioritize improving their app's user experience over launching a new feature. By narrowing their focus, they can deliver a higher quality product and make a bigger impact. Key tip: regularly evaluate your goals and eliminate anything that doesn't contribute to your most important objectives. Less is often more. Chapter 4. The Power of Transparency. Wodtke highlights the role of transparency in driving accountability and collaboration. OKRs should be visible to everyone in an organization, creating a shared understanding of priorities. Hannah and Jack implemented this by hosting weekly check-ins where they reviewed their OKRs with the team. Each member shared their progress, challenges, and next steps. This simple habit fostered a culture of openness and ensured everyone stayed aligned. Scenario example. For instance, a nonprofit organization could display their OKRs on a shared dashboard, allowing every team member to see how their work contributes to the bigger picture. This transparency encourages collaboration and reduces silos. Key tip: make your OKRs public within your team or organization. Transparency builds trust and keeps everyone on the same page. Chapter 5. Learning from failures. One of the most valuable lessons in radical focus is the idea that OKRs are a tool for learning, not perfection. Wodtke stresses that it's okay to fail as long as you learn from the experience. In the story, Hannah and Jack initially struggled with setting realistic key results. Their first OKR cycle ended with only partial success. Instead of getting discouraged, they used the experience to refine their approach. By the next cycle, their key results were more specific, and they achieved far greater progress. Scenario example. For instance, a software company might set an objective to launch a groundbreaking product, but fail to meet their timeline. Analyzing what went wrong, whether it was unrealistic deadlines, resource constraints, or poor communication, provides insights for future cycles. Key tip: embrace failures as opportunities to improve. Use each OKR cycle to test, learn, and adapt. Chapter 6. Creating a rhythm of accountability. Wodtke emphasizes the importance of establishing a rhythm for reviewing and updating OKRs. Without regular check-ins, even the best goals can lose momentum. Hannah and Jack implemented a weekly ritual called Friday Wins. Each Friday, the team gathered to discuss progress on their OKRs, celebrate small victories, and address any roadblocks. This consistent rhythm kept everyone engaged and motivated. Scenario example. For example, a sales team could schedule bi-weekly meetings to review their progress toward revenue targets. These check-ins provide a forum for problem solving and ensure the team stays on track. Key tip: establish a regular cadence for reviewing your OKRs. Consistency keeps your goals front and center. Chapter 7. OKRs beyond business. While radical focus primarily targets business teams, Wodtke shows that OKRs can transform personal goals as well. She shares stories of individuals using the system to improve their health, relationships, and personal growth. Imagine Priya, a busy working mom who struggled to find time for self-care. After reading Wodtke's book, she set an OKR to prioritize her well-being. Objective: become physically and mentally healthier. Key results: exercise for 30 minutes, 5 days a week, meditate for 10 minutes daily, spend 1 weekend a month unplugged from work. By treating her personal goals with the same focus and discipline as her professional ones, Priya achieved a better work-life balance. Scenario example. For instance, a student preparing for exams might set an OKR to excel in academics, with key results like study 3 hours daily and score 90% or higher in mock tests. Key tip: apply OKRs to your personal life to achieve meaningful growth in all areas. Conclusion: a system for radical success. Radical focus is more than a guide to OKRs. It's a call to action for anyone seeking clarity and purpose. Wodtke's insights remind us that achieving big goals isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter. By focusing on what truly matters, aligning efforts with measurable outcomes, and fostering accountability, you can turn aspirations into reality. Whether you're leading a team, running a business, or pursuing personal growth, the principles of OKRs can transform the way you approach your goals. As Wodtke says, the secret to success is focus, not perfection. Start small, stay consistent, and watch as your most important goals come to life.